is the story of a love that flourished in a time of hate. We all need such a love that's lost. We don't know.
In terms of the production, modern pop rock Aida, it's lavish, it's full of spectacle, and all of that spectacle is kind of grounded in an emotional reality. That it all serves the things that the characters are feeling, the things that they're struggling with, and it's just a heightened expression of those dilemmas.
Nothing is an accident. We are free to have it all. We are what we want to be. It's in ourselves to rise and fall. This is easy to believe. A distant place is calling me. It's harder from the palace yard. Fortune favors the free. Fortune favors the young. Fortune favors the
I've been surprised at the degree to which we've gotten positive reactions from people who know the old opera. When Placido Domingo comes to see the show and he says he loves it, you kind of feel like, well, I guess we did something that is okay for people who know the original opera too. We're not trying to replicate what things actually look like in Egypt several thousand years ago, and certainly the Elton John music is not what they were listening to at the time of the pharaohs.
Written in the stars, are we paying for some crime? Is that all that we are good for? Just some stretch our mortal time? Or some God's experiment in which we have no say, in which we live a paradise where only fun.
Our show very much takes place as if in a dream. It's not specifically set in Nubia or modern-day Sudan. It's not specifically set in Egypt. And we deal more with, instead of specific events, more with principles.
It is a place of the mind, and it works very well because of the themes, the universal themes of love, betrayal, lust, political drama that can take place in any time, in any place. It could be now, it could be in the past, it could be in the future.
I think it allows us to see these characters in a way that's not encrusted by the past. A lot of times period pieces, and some of these work very well, that use language which is much more elaborate or ornate in order to try to evoke the sense that we're looking at something that happened a long time ago. That can also be quite distancing. When people spoke to each other 5,000 years ago in Egypt, they were using contemporary language. It's just not language that would have sounded contemporary to us. So what I think this show does is it really enables us to see these characters in a modern context, as if they were us.
Why should I tell you this?
A stranger I just met,
A woman who I hardly know at all and should forget.
a journey we can only dream of.
Enchantment passing through. And how is it I say these things so easily to you?
I have been blessed to work with some of the most influential choreographers of this century, namely Alvin Ailey, who has been with me every day in this production. He was always stressing the theatricality and how you have to reach in and touch people's hearts.
It's a beautiful love story. When you look at the love triangle between Radames, Aida, and the Egyptian princess Amneris, each of them have different sacrifices that they have to make for matters of duty, of responsibility.
I could be his wife. wrong
No,
yet.
I can't. Aida is everything I thought it was meant to be.
I suppose what interested me was this conflict between passion and duty. For each of the three main characters of the show, each of them is a leader of their community, a leader of the nation. You have, two women who are princesses, and you have a guy who's a highly decorated, big hero, military hero of the country, who is being groomed by the pharaoh to take over. They have their duty to their community, and then they fall in love in ways that totally subvert that. And they have to struggle with what they choose, how they reconcile these things, what do they sacrifice, what do they keep, what's most important. And I found that to be an interesting set of issues.
And though I think about him, till the earth draws in around me, and though I choose to leave him for another kind of love, yes, there's no denial, no betrayal, no redemption, redeemed in my own eyes, and in the pantheon above. It's easy as a lie. This should have been my time. It's over, it never began. I closed my eyes to so much for so long, and I no longer can.
One of my favorite dances in this production is called the Dance of the Road, and it mixes very contemporary modern choreography with African influences, and it's very, very, very passionate because the performers are pleading for their lives. The Nubians are captured at this point, and they are pleading with their sister Aida to step up to the plate to save their lives, and they dance it amazing. It is so full of passion.
Constantly asking ourselves in this production the difference between desire versus duty and responsibility and heritage, and all of these questions are really pursued in our production.
Can love overcome hate? And I don't think it's possible to answer that yes or no. I think the answer is somewhat ambiguous. No, love cannot absolutely overcome hate. Love can, however, provoke a series of events and changes that can move a society along a bit. And in the overall scheme of what happens in the show, Aida and Radames, in and of themselves, do not at that moment end the war between Egypt and Nubia. But the feelings for one another sets into motion a chain of events that allows Amneris, the other major character in our show, to begin to start to change things by the end of the show. That is, in the best case scenario, how love can sometimes start to overcome hate.
We all lead such elaborate lives. We don't know through the words are true. In a veil of the hearts of minds, all the pain this world can do.
I'm so tired of all we're going through. I don't want to live like that.
I'm so tired of all we're going through. I don't want to love like that. I just want to be